The system I'm using is a Billows macro focusing system. It allows for extremely high magnification of items. This particular setup is only showing about 1/4 inch of that part we looked at earlier in great detail. That's too close for this product. The system allows me to kind of zoom how much of the product I want to have in focus, and then I have to refocus, push the camera forward. I just want the closest edge to me to be just out of focus. And then I'm going to adjust the geared head here. Looks like I'm a little bit too close. I'm going to pull back a little bit. That's probably good. We'll adjust the rail again. Yeah. It is a cumbersome system. Once the first product is set up of similar size, you don't have to go through all this. So we have the very leading edge in focus, and then we'll find out where the far edge falls out of focus, which is right there. We'll just mark that with a piece of tape right on the rail. It works. We're going to come back to our starting point. We're going to use a technique called focus stacking. I'm going to stop down the lens, and then I'm going to use a remote trigger to trigger the camera. I move the camera ahead approximately a 1/16 inch at a time. And what that's doing is capturing a sliver of focus. Now these images are being captured directly to a computer. This camera is tethered to a computer. Depending on how large or small the product is, usually takes between 10 and 20 images to capture a product of this size. There we go. I hit the masking tape on the far end. Now I'm going to move over to the computer. Okay, we moved over to the computer. The files are all here. The camera shoots in both JPEG and RAW. I shoot the JPEGs just so I can quickly review and make sure that I do indeed have the full spectrum of focus. And I do. I have all the way from in focus close to in focus far away in this case. And I just get rid of those JPEGs because they're not anywhere near as high quality as the RAW files. And I'll color correct those and do some other setting corrections. I'll crop them down. I save them back in a format that can be used by the focus stacking system. This process takes a few minutes. I have a focus stacking program here that I just load those images in, and it will do some amazing work here. The nice thing about this program is it actually gives a preview as it's working and shows what is in focus or what it's working on at this time. There's just the slivers of focus, and when it's complete, you'll be able to save a fully in focus image, which we can edit from there. Open that in Photoshop, and I did clean this product with some high pressure air, and there still are dust marks. I mean, these dust marks are basically microscopic. I need to clean those up. I'm putting a clipping path around this right now. What that's going to do is allow for a very clean white background. It will also stay attached to the file, and that will allow for easy background changes at any point in the future. And it reconnects. Now this product did have additional clipping path needed with this this hole here, so we'll just remove that. There actually is this one down here that's in the shadows, another hole. We'll remove that also. So we have a clipping path done. I've created a batch file here that will remove the background. It will size the image. It'll give me an option to size the image rather. This image right now is 16 inches by 14 inches. I usually like to add a few extra inches around this thing, so I'm going to make it 18 by 16. Bear in mind this product usually started at about a ½ inch across. So that's, what is that, 32 times bigger than what it started. So the background's knocked out. I have a nice clean white background there. I want to bring my levels up to nice, clean, bright image. I'll burn and dodge some areas here. Just brighten up some areas. I'm going to take off some of these areas that needed to be touched up. Little specks of dust that are not even visible until you blow it up. Just cleaning the thing up. Put a drop shadow underneath it. Shadow can be altered or completely removed with the path. Something like that. It does have a transparent background. The JPEG would just have the clipping path, which could be made into a transparent background if needed. And that's how each product's done.